Oh, hello. This is another stream, but this is different. This is my favorite Marvel stream. I was planning on showing you all in the last one, but I realized I forgot to. So, with my co host again, the Fairy King, say hello, Fairy King.
Hello again.
Yeah, for everyone watching, yeah, this was supposed to be part of my favorites live stream, but I forgot because it was not beside me, it was on my head. And so my favorite Marvel happens to be one of two, and that is Captain Marvel. Right here. Yeah. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Mhm. She is my favorite Marvel. She is, you know, she's the one that before Tony did that, she's the only one that could really beat up Thanos the way that everyone wanted to, and he only beat her by cheating and using the universe stone or whatever which stone it is that's like related to the universe or cosmic or something to 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 hit her with. He couldn't win the fight by himself. Um, but and she inspired another TV show. She had her own movie. She's my favorite Marvel. Well, one out of two, but we'll get to that in a later month. But yeah, that's she's my favorite Marvel. What about you, Fairy King? Out of all the Marvel movies you have seen, since we know that there's been other Marvel movies in the MCU, such as Daredevil, Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, the original Daredevil, the original Hulk. There's been so many MCU movies. Who is your favorite MCU character that's been in a movie?
Captain America.
Good one. The original 1990s film or the Chris Evans one?
Chris Evans.
I I liked him as a Avenger pretty good, but I will say I did like him. I'd say I liked him best as Johnny Blaze and the Fantastic Four. He uh he just gives a really good performance in that one. And to be fair, he was in two. That's technically the only duology that he's in, the only double feature since there was multiple Avenger films, and the other ones he was in only got one film, like What's Your Number and the Nanny Diaries, also starring the actress who later starred with him, where she was the Black Widow. Um, I mean, yeah. So this was the only. So the Fantastic Four series that stars Chris Evans was the only duology that he was in that contains two films that he is in the franchise. Whereas the Marvel series, more. He was in more than two, and I believe the Endgame is considered to be the Infinity Saga Endgame is considered to be the third Captain America film, right?
I think so.
So the ones that you mentioned, I prefer him best in as Johnny Blaze because he's only in two in that one. And that's the only duology that he's in, where he's in two films where he does not die in the end. The first one that he's in, where he's only in one film in a series that he does not die in. It's a movie series, but he's only in one of them. And that is TMNT, where he plays Casey Jones. Why it's a duology is because it's supposed to be the direct sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the live action film in the 90s. In the 90s. So that's why it's the only one in a movie series that he's in that he does not die. And that is his character, Casey Jones, in TMNT, the direct sequel to the film I just mentioned. But this has been another stream of The Monkey and the Fairy King. So, and for all of you, this will not be the one with the speech. This will, I guess you could say, if you were to label it, besides my favorite Marvel, it could also be labeled the one, the one without the speech. in the in the in the way that they did on Friends, where they labeled ones like the one with the party or the one with the Thanksgiving party or things like that. But well, and when you think about it, it's interesting that that there hasn't been a Marvel film that starred any cast members from Friends. Let's hope they'll change that and get one of the cast members from Friends into one of the future Marvel films. But we'll discuss that later. Because the Fairy King has to get back to his cove. We wish you the best and a safe journey on your trip back to the Fairy Cove. Bye.